Hey guys, Sandy here and welcome back to my channel. It is Follow a Sketch Friday. Today I am using this sketch by Laura Whitaker. It is saved on the Follow a Sketch Friday Pinterest board. Let's bring it up so you can see it, and then of course it'll be over here in the corner shortly. I am going to be scrapping some airplane photos today. I've pulled out some papers. Let's see what I can do. So I've gone ahead and grabbed a couple of papers. Now this multicolored airplane paper is from Paper House Productions, and then the other papers behind it are from a My Mind's Eye paper pad, and the name of it is failing me right now. So these are photos of Air Force One, and this was an Air Force One that was used previously. It's obviously not one that is used now. And it was just a really fun time, and to actually walk on an airplane and see it and touch it and just be there was really cool. We met one of the mechanics, and he was the kind of like guide through it, and my husband and this guy really connected, and I think he probably told us little extra stories that normally wouldn't be there because, you know, aircraft mechanics unite and all that kind of stuff. So I am building up my layers now, just trying to, you know, kind of go by the sketch. It's not going to be an exact replication of the sketch, but I am trying to build up my layers and kind of make that happen. So when I did this, I'm doing that highly technical way of marking your papers by denting it with your fingernail, and then I just take it over to my trimmer and trim it down. So like I said, I am trying to get the layers to look good. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Trying to get them to look good. For some reason I feel like I struggled with this layout a little bit, probably because it is mostly pattern paper. There's not a whole lot of embellishment on it, and I'm okay with that. So these photos are going in some Castle Air Museum albums. I actually am going to have 2 albums for a one-day trip because I had so many pictures, and I am okay with that. Some of the layouts are super embellished, and some of them are more on the plainer side where it's just mostly pattern paper, and I like that. You know, I could say something like it gives your eyes a rest and, you know, your brain a rest and all that kind of stuff while you're flipping through the albums, but really I just like the variety. Like, for me personally, I just like the variety of it. So it has nothing to do with, you know, some sort of design element or design thought process or anything like that. It's just what I like. And I think that as I have been scrapbooking more and more, I would say especially within the past 5 years, that little thing that I put on top of the postcard was a world die cut, and the world was on the postcard, so I just decided to add a different pop of color and pop that up. Wanted to get that out there. So what I was saying was, as I've been scrapbooking more and more, and I have been scrapbooking since 1996, 1996. So I've been scrapbooking a long time, and I would say in the past 5 years or so, I've really come into my own and doing what I want to do and not following other people. Now, do I get ideas from other people? Do I say, "Ooh, I like the way that person did that"? Do I follow sketches that are other people's? Yes. But I scrapbook for me. I scrapbook what makes me happy. I scrapbook the photos that make me happy. It is completely me, and doing that, just really figuring out what I like to use, what products I like to use, how I like to use the products, and figuring out what pictures and the types of stories I like to put on my albums. I have become so much more prolific with my scrapbooking. I can just bust out the layouts, and that is because, you know, scrapbooking has always brought me joy, but scrapbooking over the past 5 or so years has really just brought me true joy because I'm doing it the way I want to. And I still get stuck in the ruts where, you know, I'm like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And that still is there, and it you know, it rears its ugly head. But for the most part, I'm doing what I like. I'm buying what I like. I'm not buying stuff because it's cheap, or I'm not buying stuff because everybody else is buying stuff. I'm doing it because I like it. And I just encourage everyone to do what they like too. Like, just if you hate thickers, then don't scrapbook with thickers. Don't buy them because thickers are like a hot thing. Like, if you love stamping, then stamp the heck out of your layouts, man. If you love mixed media, then use it. You just do what you like. Just do what you like, and I promise you, your scrapbooking will be so much more awesome, because it's just so much more fulfilling. Now, this little pink arrow, I tried like anything to get that on this page, and it just doesn't make it. And that's okay. You know, sometimes the little pieces that you try to get going, they just don't go. See, I keep like trying, like, where am I going to put this? Where can I put this? And then, you know, it just doesn't make it. I put that little piece on there crooked, so I decided I needed to fix that. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more adhesive, and that is because I don't use a whole lot of adhesive while I'm putting my layout together, because if you guys know, I'm a top-down scrapbooker. I tuck things under, peel things up, move them around, so I don't use so much adhesive, so that it's going to be difficult for me to go ahead and do that. What I do, a lot of the times you guys don't see it, it is after the camera is turned off. That is when I have all the extra adhesive going on. So I'm going to put a little dot of Nuvo Deluxe adhesive in that tag hole, and then I tied a cute little bow and threw that on there. I am going to add some enamel dots from Love from Lizzie. So these are some sparkly enamel dots, and they came in the May card kit, I want to say. As you guys know, I do get the Love from Lizzie card kit, and I never make cards with them. I scrapbook with them. So there is that. Fun things. Now I am just trying to figure out what my title is going to be. I have these older, kind of almost like what's this word? Like a leatherette, kind of thicker. And I was going to put the number 1 in a bracket. But the bracket is the same exact size as the 1, and I don't like that. I would have wanted the brackets to be a little bit larger so it actually encased the 1. So that's not going to work for me. I do find some of these little orange letter stickers, and I was just trying to figure out like how long it would be if I put those down. And then I didn't like the color of the orange. It was a little bit too far off. So I tried it out with my pencil, decided that I could live with that, grabbed my Muji pen and just wrote Air Force for 1. And this might seem like a weird, tiny little title, but I'm okay with it. So I go ahead and add just a few lines of journaling. Remember, I have lots of other Air Force One photos in my album, so I'm not too concerned about that. And then that's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys again real soon for another video.